Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Kottabos Space Program. And today we're going to resume our adventures in space, since we did take that short little diversion to launch a boat in the last episode, which is still floating out there in the ocean. I haven't decided to end that mission yet, just in case I wanted to mess around with it a bit more. But today we are headed back out to space, and I am going to try and use this Duna-1 probe that I had designed for Duna to try to get to Eve. Yeah, we've had a lot of luck so far. We've gone to the moon, to Minmus, to Duna. Now I want to go to our next nearest neighbor, which is Eve. And this ship did quite well for getting over to Duna, so I'm hoping, that's a fairly standard word in this show, but yes, I'm hoping that we can use this to get to Eve. So let's just get going and launch right away, as we don't need to go to the VAB. We know this design, we've used it before, and I do quite like it. It's a good little design. Could certainly still use some improvements here and there, and oh, I forgot to add RCS again. Jeez. One of these days, I'm going to remember to do that. It's probably going to be a long way away, but nonetheless. Now, as usual for me, I like to do things on my own, with little to no ahead-of-time research. And it's the same thing with this mission to Eve today. The only thing I've looked up on how to get there is which direction I should launch my ship on takeoff, which I have been told by various people that this direction... Ooh, I am tilting too much. Let's actually kind of come back a bit for the drop. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this angle. Okay. We had successful separation. But yes, I've been told that launching this way to the left rather than to the right is the best way for heading off to Eve. Let's just check altitude on the map. Doing alright. Let's just bring this down a bit more. Doing alright here. As usual, I like to end my flights at about the 100 mark. And there we go. Ooh, I've never taken off this way though, so this should be interesting. Oh, and I just remembered that I have that ship out here. Yeah, I had launched one earlier because I was just messing around. I forgot that I didn't end that flight. Well, hopefully we don't run into one another. No, let's angle it back out this way a bit. No, why am I doing that? And maneuver. Burn. And I always hate when it does that. .0463, really? It's gonna be one of those days. This does not bode well for the rest of the Duna mission here, that I'm having trouble even setting up my initial orbit, though it is being a pain today. I don't know why. Nope. There we go, that's close enough. Yep. That's how it always goes. So yeah, let's just try and stay close to this mark for when... Ooh, 30 seconds. We're almost about to burn here. Okay, and... there we go. Let's get ourselves right on the point. Now, you may notice that I was going back and forth to the map because I still haven't downloaded the new mech geb for my wonderful info panels. It is updated now. I just forgot to download it, which saddens me because I really do miss my info panels. What are you gonna do? Alright, that's... What? 7,000... What? The heck? We gotta keep burning. Really? I ran out of fuel already? How in the world did I run out of fuel already? Oh god, okay, come on, back down. There we go. That's odd. We've used that section before to get far more into our orbit than that one. I'm just a little speechless right now. I've never had that happen before with that design. Alright, well that's close enough. That is strange though. That design has been very good to us in the past, and has gotten me into better orbits than that. Huh. That is very, very strange. Okay, alright, oh well. C'est la vie, I guess, c'est la vie. So, where exactly is... Ooh. Oh, I was actually thinking Eve would be a little bit closer. But, it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. So, what we are going to want to do is burn. There we go. That will get us a good Kerbin escape. Ooh, that's a bit more than I wanted, though. How much can I bring this down? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I do need to burn more. Okay. Let's bring that back a bit. I like that. A little bit more, actually. Okay, and what is... Oh, God, 7 minutes to get that burn? That's gonna be fun. Okay, where's the point I need? The slow rotation, as I constantly forget to put RCS on these things. Okay, well, yeah, this is gonna take a bit. Like I said, it's gonna be 7 minutes of burning just to get that. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys back here in a moment. Okay, so we are quite a ways away from Kerbin now, and I have a note here to try and better align our orbits. Now, I kind of messed it up earlier. I fast-forwarded far too much and went past the node I was trying to use. So, we're trying it again. Now, this is not exactly where I want it to be, but we've got plenty of fuel, and I did do a little test over here to see if we could burn somewhere over here to get a good encounter with Eve, and we do indeed. So I'm just gonna wait here for the burn point that we need. Now it says a minute, which I do believe it, since we only have to get up to about 211, basically 212 meters per second. So yeah, that should be about that 1 minute of a burn. I hope. Oh, I am a little worried about this mission. This is more difficult than getting to Duna, because Duna is on the same plane as Kerbin is. At least I believe it's roughly, if not exactly the same. I didn't have to really make any adjustments in my plane to get to Duna. I did have to make plenty of adjustments to my apoapsis and periapsis because I am awful at planning, but on the actual plane alignment, it is good. Now, Eve, on the other hand, is wonky, which so is Moho. So this should be good practice for our eventual travels to Moho as well. Now, we are about to the burn point that I want here, and let's make sure we're nice and in line, and there we go. Yeah, that should be a good spot. Just let this thing run down. We have a lot of fuel. We haven't even gone through a fourth of our fuel yet, so we should be good, I think, on getting to Eve. Hopefully, as long as everything else goes correctly. Oh, when does it ever? I have a lot of hope for this, though. I've learned a lot from our missions to Moon, Minmus, and Duna, and so I really do hope that this mission to Eve goes as well as I'm hoping it will. But, hey, if not, at least we can hope that it ends spectacularly, because, hey, it's Kerbal Space Program. If you can't win, you might as well fail wonderfully. So, we've almost got this burn point to... oh, there we go. Alright, our orbit there is freaking out a bit. But yeah, we've almost got a good plane alignment, so let's take out this node and experiment. Why do I have... oh, wow, we actually already have an encounter. Not a very good encounter, but we do have an encounter. Alright, let's focus on the sun so we can get a better image over here. Yeah, right now, with where we are going to be, that's our sun periapsis. I guess that is what we are orbiting around right now. That's actually... it's not a very good periapsis, but we would, in fact, meet. Now, I want to adjust this, though. How exactly do I want to do that? Alright, well, I'm gonna play around with these, with some navigation nodes, to see what I can get here, because, yeah, I would like to be on the other side of Eve. As with this right now, we're just gonna do a flyby, basically. But yeah, I would like to be on the other side, so we can have an easier time getting into an orbit. So yeah, I'm gonna play around with this. And what are we... oh, we're actually looking at the sun right now. Wonderful. Okay, so I'll bring you guys back in a moment once I hopefully have something good here. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, so I fiddled around with my maneuvers a bit more, and that is not going to have me on the right side of Eve. And so I played around with a lot of different things, and it looks like slingshotting around the sun will bring us to not only a closer encounter than this one was, but an encounter that's on the right side that we need. At least it should be. We'll find out. I've got my burn to do here, and oh god, 87 days. Alright, let's try not to warp past it this time like I did the last. 43... oh, do I have to do a revolution before I can do this burn? I guess I do. Okay, time really has no meaning to Kermans. Oh, though we are going to be passing by where this one is. Though, why am I doing a whole revolution? That's strange, but okay, well, we're gonna fly by Eve first. I'm cool with this. I am cool with this. We won't be able to see it from as far away as we're going to be, but hey, we have an encounter. Let's see if we can actually see Eve. Yeah, I'm gonna go with we can't. I am seeing nothing, at least. But then again, I'm probably just looking in the entirely wrong area. Let's look back at the map and see where... Oh, we're still on that one. Ooh, hey, yeah, we are way off. Though, why do I have a... Why do I have a periapsis down there? What the heck? Oh, I do not understand this ship system sometimes. The navigation and maps and all that. Okay, so yeah, that's where my first attempt at rendezvousing or encountering with Eve has got me. I'm way off on my angle. And on distance, I am 82 million miles away. So, yeah, we're going to keep speeding up time until I get to my burn point in 64 days. Let's roll. Bye, Eve. We're no longer with you. Oh, man, this is going to be a long mission for this probe. But hey, it really doesn't matter. Time really has no meaning to Kermans. They seem to be immortal. My first manned mission to the moon is still there, and they've been there for a very, very long time in cramped quarters. So, yeah. Alright, oh man, do we have to do a second revolution? Nah, no, we wouldn't have to do a second one. Yeah, we're coming up on it now. Okay, let's start slowing. Okay. I should be doing the faster one, but I've already passed by a navigation node once. I don't want to do it again. And why are there two lines? I don't like that. That worries me greatly. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, I can't maneuver while we're this fast in time acceleration. Is that still giving me the encounter I want? 19 million meters. Oh wow, we are not very good at this. Oh, hey, I'd say for my first attempt at trying to get to Eve, this is actually going pretty well right now. Oh, so is that where my orbit's going to be after I get affected by Eve's gravity? See, I slingshot around and then come back around to Eve. Okay, let's start doing this slowly but surely here. Alright, so the burn's going to be 12 minutes, so I need to get this down to 6 minutes or so. Ish. It's going to take a little bit. So I really don't want to overshoot this. So that I'd have to go around for another 60 days. Oh, man. It's quality content right here, guys. Quality content. Why is it showing that I'm past the navigation node? Oh, okay. We're coming down quick here. Yeah, the map system definitely still has some glitches they need to iron out. As it says my node is in T-minus 35 minutes, but according to the map, I've passed it. Ah, good times, good times. Okay, we are getting closer. 20 minutes. Let's bring this down. 16, 15, 14, 13. It's getting suspenseful. 10, 9, 8. Okay. Almost. Once we get about to 6:30, there we go. We will realign ourselves with our point. Alright. And start our burn here in a moment. And let's go. Alright, and I will bring you guys back in a moment when hopefully this is all worked out. Hopefully. Okay, well, it's now taken, oh god, 137 days, but we are here, and with not a whole lot of fuel left. So, I hope that this actually does have enough fuel to do the deorbiting burn that I need it to do, but I have no idea. So, let's go to the map here. I want to try and land on land rather than ocean. Oh, that's not saying how long it's going to burn for. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I have to. I need to actually ignite my engine for just a brief moment so that we can actually calculate the time, because I really need that time, because like I said, I don't have a whole lot of fuel. Though I really don't want to waste this fuel, but there we go. And, ooh. Are you kidding me? It's going to take a 4-minute burn to deorbit? Oh, man. Alright, well, let's... So, not there, because that's... Basically, I'd have to start burning right now. Yeah. Alright, well, let's do the actual maneuver like that. That is what I need. Perhaps if we move it over to... Ow! I just deleted it. Seriously, they really need to work on this maneuver node system. It is not convenient at all. Okay. Though what's the information on this planet? As it does have an atmosphere. Yes. Oh, but it's a low atmosphere. Because I do have a parachute, so I don't need to be entirely vertical, because that would be a waste of a burn. Let's try and aim for something like that. A 2-minute burn. Oh, that's... Still, we need to burn now. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's do this. Oh, I hope I actually land on land. Alright, let's just... Oh, it's gone to 4 minutes again. Really? Jeez. Oh, man. Well, it's not even that bad of a burn. Oh, why is it doing that? This may not go well. Right here. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe if I can get there. That's going to be tough, though, to try and get that. Oh, come on. How's the fuel? Fuel's not bad, actually. That should be fine. But yeah, I'm way past the point now that I had set up. So it's kind of useless at this point, so let's just take it off. And just keep burning. See what happens. Oh god, why? Alright, fuel still is okay. I would like it to be a bit more. Yeah, we're kind of calling it close on this one. Yeah, Eve is definitely more difficult to get to than Duna is. Quite beautiful, though. Nice purple haze. We got the oceans of... Oh, I don't know what the oceans are made of. Probably something that would kill you. I'd say that's probably a safe bet. Oh, man. Okay, come on, come on, come on. This is definitely the problem with the nuclear engine. This thing... Oh, does not do well for deorbiting burns. I really should start... I really should design another deep space rocket with different engines in mind for different situations. And I think we're going to have to make do with this island. So we're not going to get there with what we need to do. It would help if I was actually following this point to get a better burn. Or not a better burn, but a more, what's the word? Fuel-efficient burn. Okay, you know what? I think that may have to be our target, because if I keep trying to burn any more, we're probably going to end up in there. So, let's, ooh, man, I am worried about this. Oh god, we've come a long way to here. Let's do it. Let's speed up time here and hope things don't go horribly wrong. That would be nice for them not to. So we still have a little bit of fuel, so we could potentially do a slight in-atmosphere correction, but I sincerely doubt that. Okay, and let's go to normal speed, because we are about to hit atmosphere. And go out of the map view into the normal view. Okay. Oh god, rotate, you fool. I have no idea how well the parachute is actually going to work in Eve. I have no idea at all. Let's try and slow us down a bit. Ooh, engines are running low. Okay. And, oh, we're probably going to get that fun surprise like we had on Duna with the parachute deploying at, or not deploying, but releasing at an odd altitude, so I'm going to have to watch my engines to make sure that we do not crash, because I would not like for us to suddenly find ourselves without a parachute and with no fuel left in our little tanks. Oh, man. Alright, we're just going to cut and drop this section now. And... ooh, what the heck? Release the parachute! It's probably way, way too early to do that, but... It'll function as an air brake. Okay, come on, probe. I need you to survive. I want another ship on another planetary body in the system. We've done well with Duna. Granted, we've only sent 2 missions there so far. But a science probe to Eve would be wonderful. Okay, that debris should be exploding soon. Well, actually, we're still 8,000 meters up. Yeah, I released that way too soon. And I do not want to fast forward because I have no idea when the parachute is no longer going to actually be useful. And on that note, I'm just gonna turn on the lander legs right now. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, jeez. Okay, we are going pretty much completely vertical, so I am happy about that. Oh, this is another time, though, I really wish I had my MechJeb panels so that I could see the true altitude and see how far we are actually from the surface. Let's try and see when that explodes, if we can, even. Come on. Come on. Explode, you fool! Oh, it's still a kilometer away, and technically it's 2 kilometers from the surface. Or at least 2 kilometers from sea level. I have no idea how high we are, though I would say not very high from sea level, considering there's the sea of, I don't know, ammonia or something. I have no idea what the oceans are made of here. Probably, once again, something horrible that would kill you. Did I just hear it explode? No, it didn't explode because it's still gaining. There it goes! Okay. So, we're about 200 meters above sea level. Ooh, okay, there's the parachute. So the parachute catches at about 700-ish. Alright, let's float down. Slowly but surely. Okay, and let's keep an eye on the parachute. A very, very nervous eye on the parachute. Oh, come on, come on. We've spent 137 days on this mission. We can't fail now. Plus, we don't want to, you know, crash and contaminate Eve with all this nuclear material that we have on this thing. I do love that I used the nuclear reactors as basically struts for holding the fuel tanks and the tiny little engines. Good old quality Kerbin engineering. Oh, good times, good times. I should actually use those nuclear reactors more on my regular missions. It would be... Ooh, something else just exploded. But it would be good to have those on other missions. As we don't always have a good view of the sun. It would be nice to have a little backup power. But the solar panels definitely do give you the most power out of all of them. I think this produces 5 when one of the large solar panels in direct sunlight can produce several times more than that. Okay, ooh, we're getting close to the ground now, and the parachute still has not released. We may actually not need our engines. Alright! We are on Eve. Wow. Yeah, okay, we did not need the engines for this one at all. The parachute did get us all the way down safely, which I'm quite pleased about. That little incident on Duna did scare me quite a bit. But we are here. I've still forgot to add an action group for these antennas and science equipment. So, let's pop all these up and turn on the scientific equipment. I should have had it going during the landing so we could get some readings, but I did not. So let's see, the accelerometer 1.7 G, standing still. Pressure is 4.8, very nice. Gravity, nice gravity readings there. And temperature, 149, whatever value they use. I don't know if they use Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. Who knows? Probably Kelvin, knowing that, you know, they're Kermans, though. Man, if that was Kelvin, that'd be very, very cold. Alright, but yes, we have made a successful mission to Eve. We have gotten our probe here. I am excited. I am very happy. We now have missions on 4 separate bodies outside of Kerbin itself. The Moon, Minmus, Aduna, and now Eve. So now we just gotta send a manned mission here so we can put down a flag. But yes, I am happy with this. Very, very happy indeed. And I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. And of course that you come back for the next. I don't know what mission I'm gonna do for that quite yet, but it should be a good one. Well, I hope it's a good one. And of course, as always, my friends, have a good one.